I think this time I'll do a podcast.
Why are you doing this?
Well, because I have to.
Okay, go.
What exactly is the point?
That's not the fucking point! Okay.
Go! I have a podcast. What am I doing?
Do you think this is easy?
This might be the cure.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Go! Podcast.
Welcome to the Okie Doke Podcast. We are, my name is Nash Park. With me, as always, is the lukewarm Alex Forman. But today, we have a guest, the wonderful Max Bank-Jaffe. Max
is a comedian.
is a comedian.
He's a
dear friend. One of the guys who can really pull off a hat.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah. He can pull it off because he has a full head of hair under there.
Yeah,
Sure do.
That's right.
So-
God bless you. You got a good solid.
You got a Ben Schwartz hair. That's what you have.
Yeah, it's similar genes.
It only took 1 minute to
that
bring up
hair.
he's Jewish.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Right away.
But look, the hair's identical.
Yeah. I got the curls. When I grow it out too, it gets like really, really curly.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's actually like a hassle. My hair is too thick.
It's a
to have.
hassle?
Yeah. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
don't say that to any other man.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up.
I'm too thin.
Yeah.
That's
I've
what
had a
that's what I
comic like talk shit as a joke and say that I was balding, but he already is, and so it was like, hey man, like. I'm being really kind to you by not bringing that up because clearly you're upset. That's why you're projecting it on someone else, and I don't want to do that to you. But you need to know you're playing with fire. Like you're very.
My
fractal.
mom's
Yeah.
bad for that. She'll go like, "Where'd all your hair go?" And I'm like, "Mom, he's already thinking about it. He walked in thinking about his hairline.
That's all he's got.
That's all he's thinking
that's
about
all
right now. You don't need to
consuming.
bring up anything ever like that at all."
She's nagging, eh?
Yeah, she shoots from the hip in a way that's.
She's using the playbook of 2000 to try to get a man, hey? Just
What
put
you
him
need
down.
is no food and lots of hair.
Yeah. That's,
Low-rise jeans. Make them lower.
make the oh my god.
more midriff. I miss midriff, man. Woo.
Those are good days.
midriff.
That was
Are
my
you saying midriff and not midriff?
Isn't it mid? Isn't it
There's
mid?
no T on the end.
Midriff.
Mid-riff.
No.
M-I-D-R-I-F-F.
not,
Midriff.
Yeah, you've never Googled it in your teen years.
Clearly,
I know
yes.
midriff. I thought it was midriff.
No, that's like the middle of a dune.
That's what happens when I pause Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
it's mid-drift
mid-drift.
right now, yeah.
I
my
gotta take a
God.
mid drift leak here. I gotta go.
I thought it was where you get most of the wind in your body.
Yeah, he's not wrong. I think
You
he's
know?
got us now.
I don't know.
He's figured
Can
it
we
out.
look it up?
No, I can guarantee you. 14-year-old Nash
did think
had that
hers-
spelling. I can't spell anything besides midriff
That's so
and
wholesome.
boobs, please.
Okay.
Please and
what?
thank you.
And boobs, please.
Boobs, please.
Yeah, it's very polite.
Boy was raised right.
Boobs,
Yes.
Gotta make
please.
sure.
Oh my God. That's because you breastfed till you were 7. You're like, boobs, please.
At least he's not rude about it.
No.
Yeah,
No, she's
play
like, what do you say? What do you say? Please.
I want to yes and this, but
But it's gross.
it's gross.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who did it.
It's true.
I hate it when mom and dad fight.
That's this whole thing. You're just be ready. When did you breastfeed till?
Oof. I mean, I don't remember, so that's
So
a good
that's
a
a
sign.
good sign. That's a good
That's a really
sign.
good
Yeah.
sign.
Can you imagine remembering breastfeeding?
There's, oh my God.
You?
It's like picking lint out of your mouth. Like,
Oh my ew, Brew Bear. Or Lynn from her shirt. Do we normally have these lights on?
Yeah, I turned it
I
on
like
just
it.
because
No, I like it.
just to get we needed a third light, really.
I like
Is
it.
what should have happened. Yeah,
nice.
it should be fine.
yeah.
Try and color match
We did.
the-
Yeah. So I don't remember breastfeeding, but I think I stopped pretty early because my mom had lupus.
So that's what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
You had lupus milk,
Yeah, I had lupus.
which is the next big thing. That's what I get at Starbucks now. Can I get a lupus milk
Yeah, they're like
latte, please?
with the white blood cells.
Yeah.
Sorry, the lady in the back's like just pumping right
Yeah,
now. It'll
she's
be a
like,
minute.
"Oh."
Which is crazy because you developed earlier
I
than
did.
everybody else.
I did develop super early.
Do you think your body's like, we need milk now?
Yeah, maybe it's like get your own milk. I don't know. I developed.
The well's gone bad.
I want to say this is really nice because we know you. This feels very natural.
For sure.
I don't know if it's the layouts, but we kind of don't like. God bless all the guests, but we have a hard time with guests. We just have a
I
hard time.
don't.
I'm not gonna name
I
them.
don't.
Relax.
You do.
I have a hard time with
I'm
guests.
good.
It's tough. Like I was thinking this way. It's like I'm glad we were talking beforehand, and that's why like I think it's important to show up early because it's hard to just like, hey, we're just gonna start a conversation now.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
unless you have like I don't know like scenes from a hat or something. Like where do you even begin?
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's where
we are doing scenes from a hat.
Yeah.
In about
this
10
is now the
minutes.
new
my
Who's
head.
Line.
Yeah.
We're trying to really get that Who's Line. That Who's Line audience.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're older. I'm sure they'll love the podcast aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do we
Oh,
watch it?
I have gum.
Oh yeah, spit that out.
Get rid of it.
Like,
The angle of it because it like didn't go anywhere. It's like
that's 3. It's heavy.
I'm really also like I have really hard time breaking the ice. Like I feel like I can talk to anybody, but
Once-
I can't start a conversation. Like it's really hard
okay.
for me to get it going. But you can throw
Yeah.
out any conversation, and like it's not hard to talk to people. You just
Once you
say,
start.
"I don't understand that. Please explain it to me more." And people love talking about shit they already know.
Oh, you've
That
cracked
seems
it.
you're
like
done.
that seems like
cracked it.
autism exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
I can't initiate this, but once you get me going, I'm not going to
100%.
stop.
I heard because I'm neurodivergent. I heard someone describe it as like because people love describing it to me. They love doing that shit. I heard someone say it's like acting on a sitcom, but you're the only one without a script. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're just like
Oh.
constantly looking around, trying to be like, okay, what the fuck is this scene? What's
You would
happening
love that.
here?
This is
Improv-y?
This is so. I do want to do that. That's called actor's nightmare.
She knows the improv game.
I
for
know
that.
this is
for autism.
It is. That is. It's called actor's nightmare. We played
My
it.
life is
We
an
played
actor's
it on
nightmare.
tour.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, that was fun.
Kill
That's
time.
great. Sounds like a good time. You were saying something?
I know this is so rude, but you seem like the most socially intelligent person I've ever met.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh,
She says
that's
that to
okay.
every guest, though.
I no, I don't. I don't. It's
You gonna
true.
tell me I'm pretty later?
You're
you
so
better.
easy to talk to. You're
Thank
so
you.
chill. You're so just
Thank you very much.
smooth. I don't know.
Well, I don't have it too
you take
bad.
down though. You take down.
I take down.
Yeah, you pull.
Yeah, I do what I
What's
can.
I've heard.
Oh, ladies. Oh, that's fun.
I don't think. Oh, thanks. Yeah.
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 I've gone all the way. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're
Acting like
smooth.
Max now.
I've done some
Yeah.
stuff. I don't think. Yeah, see what's up. I don't think it's. I had a good run for a little while, but I think that's over because now Nash is on the scene, and there's a couple other comics who became single out of nowhere, and I was like, well, now I have to compete, and that's not what I'm built for.
Me?
Absolutely,
You
yeah,
gotta
for
compete
sure.
with me. I could pull ladies away from you.
Yeah, it's not hard for a lady to pull a lady from a dude because dudes most of the time suck.
Yeah, I
It's-
know.
You're really
God.
acting against it's all like you're digging your way out of a hole just by being a dude talking to a lady.
Yeah, it's true.
Because anyone gets walking like, is he bothering you? And it's like 90%. She just be like, yeah.
Yeah, and I can
Yeah,
follow, and I
kinda.
can,
Yeah, a little
yeah,
bit.
and I can follow them into washrooms.
Your moves are just so predatory.
So creepy. Yeah.
You can ask them what kind of shampoo they use.
Yeah. Oh my God, you smell so good. What do you use? Because they think it's because I want to use it.
No, but you want to use them.
I want to use them,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hate it because I'm not a lesbian. But I won't.
But that's
lose.
what you get, Dad.
That's what you get, Dad.
You could have stopped
You
this.
could have stopped this, and now I have to do things that make me grossed out.
In the mint bathroom.
The mint bathroom is so gross. There's the
It's so
handicap stall has never locked. Do you guys have a handicap stall in yours?
It's just a regular stall,
Stall.
but it also doesn't lock.
Nothing locks.
I've gone in there and
place.
it was just fully gone before. It was just
Because
no,
too many
you- yeah,
cops have fucking kicked through the fucking doors. That's the
It just
issue.
swings both ways.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a saloon door.
yeah, just beads.
Yeah, just like Dan Duvall swinging both ways these days.
Hey-o. Good for him. Good for
We should
everybody.
call him Saloon, and he won't know why. 'Cause he's
Saloon Duval.
Saloon Duvall.
Yeah,
He
Sylvester
swings
Saloon.
Because he's always running.
Hey, Adrian. That's an asexual name. So small town. How small town, Ontario? What are we talking? Because we're all from small towns.
Who wins?
Who wins? Who's
Oh
got
yes,
the
we can do a
smallest?
hickoff. 500 people or so,
Oh,
you
yeah,
win.
you win.
Too.
Yeah. and it
You're
2,000.
2,000. Two people.
I had like 20. It's like
I call my
20,000.
house a town. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Two people.
It's because
No,
you live
but
in
I
a
did-
townhouse.
Yeah, I live in a townhouse. I did grow up in a 300-person town until about 6,
yeah.
7.
Mhm.
It was
So
Macaulay, Manitoba.
just like running around fields and stuff.
Yeah.
Being outside.
Yeah. It was crazy how, I had, because did you have the dual classrooms where you had,
Split grades in one classroom?
Split grades,
Yeah, we had a
yeah.
bunch of those. Not every year, but some of them we definitely did.
my grade 1 and 2 were together. Kindergarten was alone.
Yeah. Should we keep talking or? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we had some years that were like that because like there's only like something like 200 kids in my whole elementary school, which was like K to 8.
Yeah.
It's like a third of the town.
Pretty much, yeah.
Crazy.
But we have this
I don't
thing.
even think we had that many because maybe because we had 10 people in my grade 1 and 2 class, so that's 5 each. 10
you
times
go to a Catholic school?
12.
That's crazy small.
Yeah, well, there's 300 people.
Yeah,
That was our graduating class. It was like 200.
yeah.
Yeah, same with my town.
We had we did between like 25 and 30 kids a class.
Oh, that's big.
Because also it's like Tamworth is 500 people, but also like where I'm from, I call it's like the Thousand Islands, because it's an area between Toronto or Ontario and New York State, where it's like all these little teeny tiny islands. So there's a bunch of little towns, but they're all relatively close to each other.
Is that where the dressing comes from?
Yes, that's where the dressing
I was
comes
trying
from.
to,
And by
this whole
dressing,
time
I
I
mean
was trying to think of dressing joke, and I couldn't.
all dressing
my
comes
advantage
from
is I'm
there.
always thinking
but
about
that
dressing.
wasn't really a good way of saying it.
What?
That where the dressing's from. See, I thought of that first, and I was like, that's not good enough.
It's not good enough. We'll let Nash pick up this. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Don't
sorry,
drop
we're
that fruit.
assholes.
It's low hanging.
Yeah, it's low. I hate Thousand Island dressing, but I'm sorry.
It's
Go
awesome.
on.
I like it. I
It's
like
fine.
it.
I think it's
slight pivot. Do you ever get annoyed when you see someone do a bit that you threw away because you didn't like the premise, and you're like, oh, you're just not going to filter this out. You're
just
gonna
now.
I had a bit about if everybody says they wouldn't suck their own dick, but if you couldn't jerk yourself off, people would say they wouldn't do that. You know, if you couldn't reach your dick, and you're like, I would never get myself a
Totally.
hand job.
Yeah, T-Rexes are saying that.
Yeah, disgusting.
Mhm.
It
It's-
is gross. You
Suck-
think about it.
Sucking your own.
No.
Just
Yeah,
touching yourself.
Touching yourself is gross.
Ah, well, everything's gross if you think about it long enough.
Not Thousand Islands dressing. It just
Oh,
gets,
yeah.
it just gets better and better. It's like a love
it's like
fest.
Big Mac
Today's
sauce
episode
on a
is sponsored by
salad.
Paul Newman's Ghost.
Yeah.
Thousand Islands Ghosts.
It's like Thousand Island dress.
I think
it's
so. I'm
like
pretty sure it's where it comes from.
Thousand Island dressing's like Thousand Island dressing. It's like Big Mac sauce, I think.
Catalina. That's Catalina dressing.
Isn't Catalina?
I
Oh,
don't know.
Catalina's red.
She's taking back your very nice socialization skills. She's mad at you now.
That's where it really comes out.
No,
is
it's
like
still
if
there.
something is incorrect, it's so hard for me not
Oh,
to
is
just
that-
correct
okay.
things. It's
Okay.
like it's not what it's called. Like I get really it's really hard for me to just move past those things.
Totally. Yeah. That's that'd be hard. That'd be very
It'd be
frustrating.
difficult actually.
Oh my god. Get out. No, I'm just kidding.
My brother, once he found out that I was neurodivergent, when he can't think of something, when he's trying to think, he'll hit me and just say autism until I think of it.
Oh my
Listen to that
god.
song with the guy, autism.
Oh my god. So have you dated anyone with autism?
I mean, probably.
Yeah, I guess most people.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing really comes to mind. But
I feel like you've got it like very. Can I say that? You've got
a mild case.
You've got a very mild.
That's what I was saying.
Like a sprinkle,
Yeah.
like
I'm not
a
saying
healthy.
you're
Yeah, because
faking it.
I just do it for chicks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like he does STDs for
Yeah.
proof of sex.
Yeah. Check out my piss. It's still got blood in it.
Did you hear his oatmeal comment?
I know I heard oatmeal in the laughter, but
He's like, you put wet oatmeal on your dick.
Why did he glue oatmeal to himself? That seems weird.
Look, I have sores.
from all the chicks.
Okay.
Sorry, the way Alex looked at you.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I
You pull?
pulled my back once.
I pulled some weeds.
Yeah.
Mom made me.
Can't pull a trailer. I don't have the testosterone.
with your body? Or with
no,
your
just
truck?
with a truck.
With a truck?
I don't have the
You
confidence
don't have
to.
a hitch either.
No.
There was a town back home a little north of me, and I'm not sure if this is a true story or like an urban legend.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a town up north called Bancroft, and their liquor store, it's called LCBO in Ontario,
is
was
in
in
Manitoba.
a trailer hitch. Like the store was a trailer. So you would walk in and have a little story in there. And
Cool.
then the story I heard,
Like an actual trailer or like a building that's made to look like a trailer.
like an actual trailer, like it
Okay.
had a hitch.
A
and stuff.
mobile home or like a.
No, like one you'd
Okay.
put like a fifth wheel
Okay.
type thing.
I don't know why that visual was so important.
I was
to me.
imagining a horse one for some reason.
a carriage.
The horses
No,
were
like
so drunk.
Like where you pull horses in for shows.
Yeah, like an actual carriage.
No, like a big semi truck
Oh, with the slots
with
on
the
side?
slots
yeah,
up
yeah,
top.
yeah.
You
I
see,
what
that
you're
was the
saying.
best
Oh,
part about
horse
living in Manitoba was when you'd get I'm instrument. Where you'd get horse heads driving by you.
Yeah, just little noses.
My favorite
That
part.
was your favorite part of growing up
It
there?
was. Tell me something better. Oh, and the fun and the parties and the boys and the
And the lack of
and
responsibility
the lack of responsibility.
money coming in sometimes you didn't
yeah.
work for.
Yeah. So yeah, and then horse head.
Mm.
You guys like horses?
Yeah, I like horses. I got
Yeah.
chased by one as a kid, so I fucking hated him for a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
time.
yeah. That'd be scary.
Yeah.
And you outran it?
It decided that it wasn't. I turned a corner and it decided it lost interest. But
I feel like
Oh
they
my
can't
God.
turn very quick. So if you
Yeah, if you just did the bullet thing.
you get zigzag on
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but once it went, like, I also probably wasn't that close. But once it started running at me, I just fucking turned. Like, I wasn't going to sit there and, like, oh, maybe it'll change its mind, but I'm standing here. So I just booked it away from the horse.
shit. I didn't know horses chase things.
I think it's more just trying to get me out of its pen.
Out of its pen?
Yeah,
Oh my God,
probably.
you were just in a stable.
It was a barnyard.
Yeah.
I grew up around many of them. Lots
Yeah.
of life spent in barnyards.
Yeah. Would you eat a horse?
Yeah, I would. My buddy was growing up was Dutch, and so they would have horse meat and stuff.
Is that a food?
I think so. I mean, that's what he said.
I bet it tastes like cow.
Apparently it's very lean, and apparently it's better for you than beef.
I bet.
There was a thing years ago where like they got whatever meat company had swapped it out for horse by accident, and everyone was like, "This is disgusting," and they threw it away. And I was like, "Well, that's like more disrespectful
It is.
to the animal.
It is.
like
Fit
now
it.
you're just garbage."
Tail
it's
to
pretty
s-
crazy that there's
tail to
like
snout it.
there's so much deer here, and there's no like we're just
Why aren't we eating
killing them,
Bay deer?
Yeah.
or spending money to I almost said fertilize to we're feeding them birth control.
Really?
Yeah, through like I don't know. I think it's in Oak Bay, or
Yeah,
I
they are.
saw it. So they have like stands where they eat, and,
Which
and they put birth
I'm
control.
actually-
Which that's actually what I'm doing with Alex.
To be fair, the deer's tits are huge now.
Yeah, and
They've really calmed
yeah,
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
so don't
back
have any of
meat.
those M&Ms, okay?
Yeah, and they have less zits. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good thing though, because I feel so bad for animals in the wild because they never get a year without being pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So for
that's a
them to
good
have
year.
a gap year,
Yeah. It's like being in Manitoba.
yeah, yeah, they don't. Yeah, there's 3 times more kids than adults.
That sounds
And,
about right. Well, there's
it-
nothing to do in the evening.
No,
so-
and you can't go to the drugstore and get condoms because they know your mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And they know you're a mom.
They know you're a mom. They're like, why do you need condoms? You're pregnant. I don't want twins.
The horse is out of the
Brenda.
barn. Like,
I don't want. Yeah,
I don't want twins. It's
I don't
so
want-
funny.
twins, Brenda. Look
And I
out.
got a bad case of oatmeal dick right now. So
Yeah, oatmeal dick. Oh my god.
Oh my god! There was a thing when I didn't realize until I moved here is that country kids fuck way more than city kids. Like I thought it would be the
Oh.
opposite,
Oh,
but because
yeah.
country kids are so bored,
Bored.
there's just nothing to. You're just like hanging out in a field or in the
I
woods.
feel
or
like there's a
something
lot
like
of time alone too. Like you're without parents home.
that. Yeah.
That was kind of the whole.
They're in the field.
yeah.
Truly.
The logistics of like my parents are nothing better than parents out of town, huh? Woo.
Oh no, yeah. My high school boyfriend's parents were always out of town to rodeos.
Mm.
Hell yeah. Rodeo on the
But
road.
she didn't
rodeo
care.
at
We
home.
could fuck
Yeah.
on the couch. She wouldn't care.
Really? Like
Yeah,
how much are
she-
you exaggerating right now?
I'm exaggerating a lot, but like my mom wouldn't let me have boys over, but she was like,
Yeah, go over there.
yeah. She let me go over there. Weirdly.
Yeah, I had my mom was
Weird.
way too cool about it. Like I had.
Oh, she was one of those.
Like
That's what my
not like
high school
into it,
boyfriend-
but she let a lot of things. I had my girlfriend sleep over at my house when I was like 14.
That's what
Yeah.
she was like, Debbie.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, sure. What do you get to sleep in the same bed? Like it's fine.
Yeah,
I had a
she'd-
kid.
She'd bring us. She'd have breakfast ready for us.
Gatorade.
Yeah, Gatorade for Gatorade Pedialyte.
Pineapple flavored Gatorade.
He just brings you an orange juice container with no lid on it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Sips out of that.
Here's
I,
some coconut oil.
We had somebody in our friend circle that same thing but he like just talked his mom into it. And he's like, we're gonna be having sex anyway. Just let her stay. Yeah, he was like 16, 17, and she was younger actually. But they were
I think girl moms don't let them. Girl moms don't want boys over, but boy moms are okay with girls over.
They're probably sick of having sons around.
Yeah, they probably do want
Like my poor mom had 3 boys. Like I can't imagine how happy
Yeah.
she was when a female presence,
Oh,
feminine
yeah.
presence, I should say, showed up at all.
That's wild because supposedly if you have 2 boys, it's like a 90% chance that you're gonna have a boy again if you go for a third.
Yeah, my poor mom. I always thought that if I have kids, I'm gonna have like nothing but daughters because I won't know what to do with them at all.
right.
Like I just
Yeah.
never grew up
Yeah.
around girls, so it was always just like fucking I don't know, hit each other. Like I
Yeah.
don't know how like that. I can handle that. I understand how to solve that problem.
Okay.
But you guys sitting there talking like fucking with each other's minds. I don't know how to do.
Oh yeah.
Stop it. I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The silent treatment everywhere. That's all that girls do.
Oh yeah, that's all they do.
Passive aggressive.
Oh no, not the silent treatment.
Okay, Tim Allen. Okay.
Federal informant Tim Allen, please.
Yes.
Respect his title.
Yes.
I always
sorry.
wanted to write a bit about because how many people? Like 8 people went to jail
Something
because
like
of him.
that. A ton
Yeah,
of them.
he's such a rat.
And just acting out that guy sitting in jail, and then on the TV comes on Home Improvement, and he's like, while he's getting like molested in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't need to be a
Like witness protection or whatever.
protection program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get the Home Improvement money, though, you're
Yeah,
good.
he's fine. Also, he's so rich. Also, it must be crazy. It must be double frustrating that Home Improvement also sucked as a show.
Yeah, it's
I
So
thought it
it's
was
like-
great, wasn't it?
the same show
You
every
try
time.
watching that show again.
Oh no, I mean,
doesn't
but
hold
for
up.
its time.
Maybe. I mean, I loved it, but also I
Without
had 6
JTT
channels.
though,
so,
I don't think it was anything.
Yeah, everyone just loved
Jonathan.
him because he was cute. And then they gave him cancer or whatever in an episode. He had like lymphoma or something.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, they have a whole episode. Yeah, they had a very special episode where he finds that he like.
but it was
he thinks
it
he has
was
cancer.
fake.
Wilson
It was-
fixed it.
Wilson's like, well,
Wilson's like, stop vaccinating your kid, and that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Heidi ho, neighbor, or whatever.
intermittent fasting. That's crazy. I was obsessed with him.
JTT, of course, yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Him and Devin Sawa.
Devin
Big deals.
Sawa was obsessed with his Casper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've talked about this at length.
Anchor.
Yeah. You guys only had Topanga.
And
I didn't have
Kimberly,
that.
Kimberly from the Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah,
and
you're
Topanga.
younger.
Yeah, I love Topanga.
I just rewatched Boy Meets World and it was amazing.
Did it hold up?
Yeah, it
Nice.
does. It holds up.
Feeny.
It's
Mine
so
was
good.
Wendy Peppercorn from The Sandlot. She was like,
Oh yeah.
she was like my first like TV
For
crush.
sure.
Yeah. But also like they make her like an object of lust in the movie. So it's like I don't know what a lesson you wanted me to take from this. I think she's smoking hot.
What
lifeguard.
about? Did you ever? Oh, you're too young. Maybe that 80s movie or 80s where the girl comes out of the pool. For the,
What was?
to
I know
that
what you're talking about.
iconic song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. I don't remember what
I've
that
seen
was.
that movie, but I've seen
Fast
that
Times,
clip.
maybe?
You know.
That was a John Hughes movie, wasn't it?
I don't know.
One
It
of
was
those
like
ones?
anyway.
I saw all those classic teen movies super late.
Ty didn't cry for 7 years we were together, except for Sandlot.
I've
That
never seen The
rules.
Sandlot, actually,
It
but
was crazy.
what's so sad about The Sandlot?
I guess there's a moment. I remember there was a moment at the end where the nerdy kid throws it well.
Sure, pretty much, yeah. It's
that was-
Sandlot's not a super sad movie. It's not like Field
That's
of
what was
Dreams,
crazy.
where like
That's
it's
what
about
was
your dad
crazy.
not being there because he's dead.
I recently watched that too.
First movie I ever cried at was, I think it's called The Dog That Ended the War. And it was
That's two of the saddest things ever.
it was
I hate
about
when wars end.
Yeah, come on.
it came on
Oh,
TV.
yeah.
I didn't know what it was, and it was like I think I researched it later, and it's a Canadian movie about these neighborhood kids that get in a snowball.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah. But they built these these literal castles out of snow. So they have these huge wars all the time. And then at the end of the movie, one of the castles collapses and kills the dog.
No.
And that's what brings the kids together, as they're all so sad about the dog. I remember that on TV. Yes.
It destroyed me.
Yeah.
I still remember vividly in my mom's parents' bed. They had a TV in the room and I was watching it, and then I was just like,
Oh, I want to go home to my dogs right now.
yeah, don't put him in an ill-constructed snow
That was so
castle.
sad. My first movie I cried to was called Franken something.
Frankenstein,
And it was Frankenweenie or something.
Frankenweenie.
I think so. And it was about a dog who gets hit by a car, and the boy brings him back to life like Frankenstein. But then in the end, realizes he needs to be dead. It was so sad.
This is a cartoon.
No, a movie with
What?
that with those. What was John Cherry?
Don Cherry.
Don Cherry.
Rock'em Sock'em Frankenweenie?
What was his dog's name?
Oh, Blue.
His dog breed was in the movie.
Bull Terrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Cherry.
That's what you need for a dog. You gotta bring it back like those European dogs.
Oh shit! It should have been dead. It should have been dead. That's my bad.
That's the saddest.
Dougie Gilmore, good kid.
Yeah.
Is he still canceled?
He's also too old to be on TV. Like, yeah, he's been insane for years. I think he's got a restaurant in Kingston. I think he's from there.
He has
was
a
like right from
restaurant?
yeah. He's got like a bar called Don
I
Cherry's.
remember even as a kid being like, his co-host seems to be stuck in a contract.
Ron
Oh,
McClane.
that would look so rough, didn't it?
Just in a wacky suit. He's like, ah!
I saw a comic years ago who said Don McLean is the easiest job in the world because his whole job is just to piss off Don Cherry, who's a powder keg all the time.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah.
like, you can do anything. And there's one episode where he puts his hand on Don's side of the desk and he like loses his mind for the whole. They're on for like 5 minutes.
I
want to
watch that. I want to watch. I hope someone's clipped like the most beta moments of.
Because Don McLean just being like,
Yeah, I want to
I have
see
a
this.
mortgage.
I want to watch this after.
for sure. And we're back with my guests, Nash Forman
Can I
and
put
Alex
on a
Park.
hoodie? Can I put on a hoodie?
Yeah, it's
cold?
cold in here for sure. You want to put on my hoodie?
No, I got mine.
You can represent BSE.
What's BSE?
BSE is a coffee shop and skate shop in Kingston, Ontario, run
Cool.
by
Is it
dear
a
friends of
punny
mine.
name? Is it like what would be a good pun for both skateboarding?
Beautiful skating.
No, like
Edward.
like in Terrace they have that coffee shop and bike,
Oh, yeah, the fix.
and it's called the Fix.
Nice.
Because it's the Fix and the Fix.
I like that. That's a
But
good
a
one.
coffee shop and skate shop, what would that be? That'd be
Grinding.
Yeah.
oh. Did they call it that? They should have.
It's called BSE.
Oh, it's
That's
literally.
the name of the
Oh,
thing. Yeah,
they should have
yeah.
called it grinding.
That'd
So
be
you
great.
just thought they had a different. What did you think was going on there?
I don't know.
Alex
I
walked
see.
in today and was like, "I'm gonna be so fucking funny today."
And I have been.
No, you've been killing it.
She threw a beer bottle at Nash and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she threw it at Nash
And I
then
broke
picked it
it
up and then
first.
threw it.
Yeah, she's like, "Get it up!"
Yeah. Get it up.
I was like, "What do you mean? In every way."
Get your every part of you. Get it up.
I was like, "I'm trying my hardest."
the
Do you have a cat?
I do not. I have no pets. I have cologne on. It could be that.
Maybe I'm not allergic to pets anyway.
Well, way to lead me down that path, Nash.
Hash.
Pash,
You put
nath.
nath and. I did it the wrong way. I did nath.
Are you okay to talk about your father?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever.
Because you guys are very similar.
No, he's
I was
passed
ge-
away.
You can say he's dead.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was going to bring it up earlier when you were talking about like we said
just
whatever
think it'd be
riff.
interesting
I was just going
the
to turn.
similarities,
I was
yeah.
going to turn to Nash. Like, so Nash, what's it like having both parents? How's that? What's that like?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, you play catch a lot.
It's happened a couple
Yeah.
times.
My mom played catch with me
Yeah.
while sleeping. She was exhausted. But
Just be throwing a ball at a poor lady.
good job.
Just rolling it like you do with your dogs.
Well,
Just
my
like-
mom played baseball pretty hard when she was
Yeah.
young, so she was always up for a good toss.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, well, we can go back to the thing in a second, but one time me and my friends were hanging out, just like playing catch in the living room, shooting the shit. And then my roommate at the time, she's like, "Hey, what was that game you guys were playing?" And we're like, "What game?" He's like, "When you were throwing the thing." I'm like, "You mean catch? That's not a game. That's like called running a game. It's not."
That's wild.
Like, how not sports oriented are you?
On tour, I was bored and I decided we needed
Yeah,
a
Alex just
ball.
bought a ball.
Hell yeah,
Never used it, but I wanted to.
that's worth it. It's always a good purchase. Balls don't go bad.
They don't go bad.
Mm-hmm.
No. I gotta blow my nose.
You wanna
Yeah,
do
go
that?
blow your nose.
Should we talk shit about her while she's gone? I can
Yeah.
read my roast jokes for her.
Oh yeah, let's do the roast jokes.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Are we doing this out of order? Like, is this going to fuck up your editing? Or
No,
we
I just forgot about the roast jokes.
Okay, cool, yeah.
we'll,
Yeah, I can do that. I can find those.
Yeah, sorry about her. She's the fucking worst.
It's really unprofessional.
I think she's allergic to her own wig. I think it's yak hair. Yeah. Are you looking to disappear into the into
Have a
corner?
day where I can wait one more day to wash my hair.
Yeah.
Let it
Okay.
go.
Then you gotta start washing your wig, and then
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have them?
So you got roast jokes.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
roast
fun.
joke.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
I wrote these a really long time ago, so I'm not really sure how well
So they don't
hold
apply
up.
anymore because
Yeah, we'll
I've
see.
lost 10 pounds.
Can I see what I've? Oh, my phone's over there.
I've written one for you, I think, in the past too, in my mind.
Sure.
I think. Well, you look great actually now. At one point, I think you had gained a little weight, and I was like, Max really puts the ass in Asperger's.
That's good.
Yeah.
I lost weight. I started losing weight because comic Elliot Ryan one time described me, he was like, "Yeah, you're a weird weight," but he didn't mean it insulting. It was just so genuine that I was like, oh, "Okay, yeah, I gotta." It's like super noticeable.
And you just go to the gym, right?
I did. I fell off in the last few months. But yeah, I just started going to the gym regularly.
And you could eat whatever you want. You just go to the gym.
I eat pretty healthy normally.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because my parents were hippies, so I just kind of ate like healthy.
Not that I
normally.
noticed that you were. It was just like.
No, it was noticeable. Yeah. Because
I was also like. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Is that rain?
Yeah. Is that okay?
I'm gonna fall asleep. It's so soothing.
I know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, that was a little aggressive. I was gonna be like, do a riff, be like, "You want me to go ask it to stop?"
Oh no,
But you just looked at me like you were hurt, and then.
No, I wasn't. I just was trying to think of something funny, and I couldn't.
Happens a lot to you, huh?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So yeah, some of these jokes are old, so they're not gonna work.
Thank God there's no mistakes in improv, huh?
That's why I do it. No wrong answer.
That's why I hate baking, because you just have to own your mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
He's like cooking. Like, nah, it's a fucking casserole
Whatever
now.
it
Yeah,
is.
now it's in a bowl. Fuck you.
Yeah,
It's
nuts
where
in a
it's supposed to
bowl.
be.
That's
Yeah.
your casserole. Nuts in a bowl.
Yeah.
Cream of mushroom soup.
Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of
The
nuts?
feast of any Thanksgiving in
What
Brandon,
kind-
Manitoba.
Yeah. What kind of nuts? The only kind you can get are peanuts in Manitoba. They don't have exotic nuts like
Pine.
pine or anything. No, are you kidding?
What are these, almonds?
We have what do you call it? Prairie oysters, which are nuts, I
Yeah,
guess.
bull testicles. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Shout out to the band Prairie Oyster, Canadian royalty that no one knows about.
I didn't know about them.
Yeah, they were homies with my dad.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
So these are pretty old. So Nash is so skint. No, that's not going to work.
Can I just I'm just going to reset this. I just want to
sure.
be able to see if I can see if it stops recording. Sorry, everybody. We got a new interface that's been cutting out, so I just want to make sure it's captured. Okay, hit us.
All right. Alex paints pet portraits, which makes sense because she's done so much makeup on herself, so she got used to painting dogs.
I love it.
Nash looks like he's written a lot of songs named after girls who didn't know he was there.
That's incredible.
Thank you, Alex, or should I call you Sabrina, the middle-aged witch?
I do look like a witch. That's so good.
Alex seems like she haggles over the price of beads.
What?
You look like you haggle over the price of beads. Nash looks like if his band wins the talent show, the community center is doomed.
Oh my God! Yes.
Fucking Alex seems like a punishment for hockey players.
Oh my God.
2 minutes in the penalty box. Nash, what's it like to fuck to Death Cab for Cutie?
It's very beautiful, actually. It's a very beautiful evening. A very beautiful handful of minutes. That's what I say.
Oh, that's so good.
Nash's horoscope always says, "Why bother?" Nash is so insecure, it's insulting to actually ugly people. Like, it really bothers me. So, Alex, I don't know how you stand it. Off the backboard.
Twofer.
Talking to Alex is such a vibe, and the vibe is lady in line ahead of you telling the cashier her life story. When Nash comes, he sighs like he wants attention.
Oh my God. Oh, what's wrong? Yeah.
Some of you might recognize Nash from his role in group chats where female friends warn each other.
Oh my God. Yes.
Nash, what hurts more, painting your dick with black nail polish or knowing nobody will see it?
Oh my God. That's my favorite.
Nash looks like he sleeps on a pile of lyrics he wrote, all called Betrayal. Alex, what's it like to be the background character for every stalker? Like, I feel like a stalker would move you out of the way. Sorry, hon.
I know I have real issues around this. I have not been stalked it up.
I have a bunch more, but I feel like I'm piling on.
Oh my
Also,
God.
keep going. What do you got? Let's
Yeah, are
see
you
how-
kidding? This is the best day of my life.
I was really, really bored at the bus stop and just reading.
How long are you waiting for this bus?
This is great.
Well, that's the thing. Is like once I get into roast mode, they kind of just like fall
I
out.
love
yeah.
I love that a guy who takes the bus is roasting us. This is wild. This is wild.
Things aren't going good. Nash looks like he buys girls for a Lebanese nightclub. Nash usually always wears black, which is nice because it brings out the anxiety in his eyes.
Yeah.
I love Alex's improv, her character, her voices, really anything to keep her from being herself.
It's true.
It's true. That's my
true.
goal too.
Alex looks like she's about to lose a British beauty contest. Which is like such a specific thing in
Max
my
thinks I'm
mind.
so ugly.
No, it's like I feel like I only make fun of Alex's look and Nash's personality, but that's because Alex doesn't have a personality.
Wow.
Thank you.
Was that you calling it?
I mean, it's enough. I did all the good ones. There's a couple others that
That's
I'm like,
so
I wrote,
good.
these aren't that great. Yeah.
That
I feel
was
bad I
so
didn't want
great.
to have that peter out
Appreciate
by
that.
by me getting more attention. So which
That
is ultimately
counts.
why we're here.
Yeah.
Well, that's my favorite thing about Entertainment Village is that I can do a set and then the improv is still somewhat about me.
Yeah, I know. It's like the biggest
this is
stroke.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
It's like getting to watch myself do stand up,
Yeah.
but like better than I can do. So it's really a gift. Yeah.
Oh, I
like
love
that.
I love that. I love that it's the easiest improv ever because we're just handed the funny scene to do. They're like, okay, I've thought it up. I've
Who,
done
what,
all the
where,
work.
callback? Boom.
Yeah, done.
That's it.
It makes us look so good. We have no talent. It's just you guys
Awesome.
handing it
I'll
on
take
a
it. Oh, yeah.
silver
Yeah.
platter. Have you ever done improv?
No, never.
Wild. You'd be good at it.
You think so? I don't know. I'd have to.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have some barriers to break through before I started like really doing it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
good to
you'd be
get out of your-
instantly.
Yeah.
I've been thinking I want to do it.
I
guess
want to just have one night where I do improv with every stand-up.
Well,
in
we're gonna do
town.
that free check it out.
Yeah, but I at the same time want to do a separate
just
one.
stand-ups.
Just stand-ups.
Sure, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Like I want to take your course and stuff. I guess
Yeah.
like, I don't have times in the evening.
No. I will do just a jam with everyone.
There's other schools in town too that you might want to look into.
Oh,
first.
fuck
I
off.
should look into that.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know that's my Achilles.
I was gonna name drop somebody, but I'm not going to. I don't want to give them the shine they don't deserve.
Oh, hard.
So Nash, you were saying my dad is dead?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
is
God,
that?
why?
Oh, I've never talked to you about it because
You were
we
saving
just
for the podcast?
see each other, yeah, at shows, and I can be like, so.
There was one episode of this you did.
I know you're just about to go on. But I just thought I'd ask, like, how has that affected your life?
I mean, I'm doing comedy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
I used to try and do dead dad jokes, but no one liked them. Like
I would
only,
love them.
Only people with dead parents laughed. And
Rosa, Rosa had some crazy hilarious
Oh, yeah,
jokes
her
as well
story's
that
wild,
didn't
too.
work either.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, these are the funniest jokes I've ever heard, and no one liked them.
Yeah,
Is
not
her
laughing
dad
doesn't bring
dead
people
too,
back.
or-
No, but he left her in a
Her
horrible
dad
way.
is also dead, but yes.
Oh, he is dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus, he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just remember what we like to call the DDC, the Dead Dad Club for you
Oh,
biparentals.
Mine might be. I don't know.
Well, honorary member.
Parentals. That's funny.
Yeah. But yes, ask away.
No, did he? Okay, so can I ask how he died?
Yeah, he had lung cancer.
Lung cancer.
Yeah,
Brutal.
he died of lung cancer. He
Did
smoked.
he smoke? Yeah.
It'd be great if he didn't. He's like, nah.
In
Yeah,
my head, it was
honestly.
like a heart attack or like a sudden
It's
thing.
kind of what he had lung cancer, and then he had like a cardiac episode, and that's kind of what. I
Oh,
believe
okay.
is what happened. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so I did hear that correctly.
And
How old
what
were you?
old?
I was 12.
Whoa. Oh, you're
You win.
yeah, you win.
Oh, I can go deeper than that if you want to really get sad with it.
Yeah.
And I want to be very clear. This doesn't bother me. I've lived now longer. Like I processed it. I was with him when he died.
No.
Like I was
my
holding his
God.
hand.
No. That's just you win
Alex
it all.
wasn't with her dad when he left.
It's hard to run after the car. It goes so fast.
Yeah.
He was like, let
But it's
go.
Manitoba,
Let
so she could see it for a long
No, it
time.
was, yeah.
He had to flip his
It was
rear view around after a
California,
while.
to
He's
be
got
fair.
sick of looking at her.
Oh, it was in California.
California. He did see me in the
Wow,
hospital.
that's that's trauma.
That's
huh?
trauma. That's the biggest trauma you can have. I guarantee it. Except for losing a kid, I think would be worse.
Yeah, so buck
Probably.
up there, buddy. You're
Yeah.
doing
So
fine.
you're fine.
1 for 2. I'll get it. I'll get
Yeah.
them all. Don't worry about it.
No,
then. Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually think I don't know what's worse.
Yeah, losing a kid would be hard.
That seems losing a kid seems harder because like
Abandoning a kid, that's pretty easy.
That's
oh my
easy.
god. If you have the right song on, like,
Oh, yeah.
If I have like the Littlest Hobo theme song or something like that playing, like I'm fucking
Or like
gone,
some
baby.
Oh,
Death
yeah.
Cab. I'm out of here.
Would you guys?
Once
This
I come,
is
I'm
the
leaving.
sound of settling. Ba 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 ba. This is the sound of settling.
Oh, you're waving. That's nice.
Yeah.
Would you guys stay with your family or would you abandon your kids?
Depends on if they're cool or not.
How do you the baby?
Yeah, I've seen uncool babies.
Yeah, I've seen babies do not like. The only babies I like are the ones that will wear sunglasses.
Yeah, that's cute.
A lot.
Yeah.
Were you okay? So that's.
Do you
that's
want
kinda-
kids?
I'm not against kids, but not particularly, just because like I'm bad at planning for the future in general. So
Yeah.
the idea of having like a lifelong commitment immediately is just like, oof, that seems like
Just 18 years.
that's so many years, bro. Like.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
That's so
I live
many.
my life in like a 3-day bubble. It's like yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and like nothing else is
I
real
know.
in my
I'm the
mind.
same.
So the idea of it, like I think I'd be a good dad, and I like kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
you would.
But it would be really, really. Thank you.
Yeah.
It'd be the idea of planning kids is like impossible.
Will you
Like,
have a kid
don't
with
have.
me?
You could agree with her, man. You think I'd be a bad dad?
I went like that. I did that.
Yep. All right. Well.
I think you'd be good.
Okay, you have 2 kids. I'll raise one, and you raise one.
Yeah,
And
we'll
then we'll
see.
see.
We'll have
Yeah.
twins.
Yeah.
We'll steal some twins.
Yeah. Well,
No, I
Did you
think
see that? Did you guys see that documentary about how they split triplets up into different houses to experiment how they turn out?
No, that's so fucked up.
Yeah, like a rich family, a poor family. Wouldn't you be so mad if you got the?
I mean, unless
And then they came together and they all owned like spaghetti stores and stuff. Like it was crazy.
That's nuts. Do they all get to live with the rich one at the end?
Yeah, like well, they were adults when they found out, but it was crazy their similarities. It
They
was
found
to
each
see-
other though, right? Accidentally
Yeah,
or something.
accidentally. It's crazy though their similarities.
Mm-hmm.
They would. That's what the experiment was about, to see if they would
How much
nature
like,
versus
nature
nurture.
versus nurture. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, so you guys should do that.
There we go.
See who raises a kid.
Okay, you have triplets, and then we'll raise.
Yeah, I'll have triplets. Oh, because I'm gonna need it in vitro. It'll probably be triplets.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, I'm keeping the third.
We'll find out. We need a control. We'll give it to someone else.
Drew Ferentz.
Shout out to Drew.
Shout out to Drew.
Okay, so yeah, 12. That's a. I feel like we shouldn't really skim over that. I feel like we should sit in that.
Sorry.
I'm
Sorry, I
happy
didn't
to talk
mean
about it.
to-
Like, I
I
don't bring it
didn't
up to
mean to-
people because I don't bring it up to people because it bums them out. But like, I'm totally fine. It doesn't matter. Like,
No, I don't.
yeah.
I don't care.
That was my
how
biggest
did
fear
you,
as a child. Is
how did you
losing
get over
my
that?
mom.
Did it affect you? Did you act out or anything, or like you seem?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely did. I was angry from like 12 to 19.
Oh yeah.
Like I just didn't know
bet.
how to process my emotions. So and because I was like raised essentially by like 90s punk kids. Like
Yeah.
where like apathy was like the coolest thing. So like I kind of just converted all emotion into anger.
Yeah.
And so even I was still like kind of fun and I could be funny and stuff in high school, but like everything would just, no matter what happened, I just turn it into anger.
Yeah, of
and
course.
Because that was like the way I could feel like safe and powerful and stuff.
Of
Were you?
course.
Was it just you in the house, or something? Was it just were your brothers around too, or?
Like when he died or in
Yeah,
general?
yeah.
Like the day he died?
Yeah.
My one brother was standing in the doorway of the room, and the
Mm-hmm.
other brother was on his way back. He had like left to go see somebody, and on his way back, he got yeah.
How did your mom handle it?
Fantastic. It was horrible.
Horrible?
Yeah. That was actually kind of worse.
I bet.
Is
That's what I
watching
was
her
thinking.
go through that, and so for years, I would do literally anything my mom said, like
Of
to
course.
the letter, because
Yeah.
I'd already watched her like
Of
crumble.
course, you're
and
like, I
it's so
can't make
hard to see.
any more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was like, who are you mad to? Because you know how you're always the meanest to your parents when you're
Mm-hmm.
angry. So I was like, were you mean to your mom? And then it was harder.
Yeah.
Were you?
I remember I
No.
get kind of the opposite. And this is kind of where like the comedy comes in, or that you can see why I do comedy. Both my brothers were kind of wild kids, and I was like kind of the good one, for lack of
Yeah.
a better term, because I was like sedentary. Like I would sit down for an hour.
Yeah.
You the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Okay.
Both my brothers were hyperactive, and so they would go off and get into shit, whereas I just chill out and watch TV most of the time. And so one time they did something, they were acting out doing something, and I went and I did something like do the dishes, something like that. And my mom caught me, and she's like, "You don't have to be extra good just to make up for your brothers." And I was like, "Mom, you idiot. Yes, I do. 100% I do. That's how balance is achieved." And so I think that's where like people pleasing and comedy comes in. It's like, oh, I can just go and just make strangers laugh. Like that's
Yeah, yeah,
Like I am just
for
like
sure.
racking up the points in my mind.
For sure.
Making her
Yeah.
feel good. Making her feel good.
Yeah.
That's interesting. How old? What's the age gap for the brothers?
So one would have been 15 and the other one would have been 19.
Man,
Oh,
that's
you
that's
had
like
it
the
the
worst
hardest.
time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
You had it hardest. I just feel like 12 would have been the hardest age for me out of those ages.
Because I
It's
feel
tough,
like you
yeah.
don't. Because I didn't even remember what it was like being 12, so I can't imagine having to go through. And I couldn't even like. My mom wouldn't let me watch Power Rangers after she watched the Dateline about it, and
Yeah,
that destroyed me.
Yeah,
I can't
it's tough to shelter a kid.
I was
after,
angry
yeah,
till
yeah.
I was 19 too from about that.
Yeah.
The green woman's so fucking cool though.
I know what happens to Tommy.
I was
He kills himself.
He got lung cancer.
No, he just killed himself like last year.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
There's like so many weird fucked up stories with Power Rangers. Like the actors.
Yeah.
There's like like the people who played the Power Rangers like all had fucked up shit happen to them, and like they
Yeah,
were
the
like
Blue Ranger.
it would.
which yeah they
Wait,
bullied him mercilessly because he was gay. Like it was
gay.
terrible.
It's crazy that your dad died of smoking and you do it.
I smoked for like 10 years. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When did you start smoking?
It's hard to pick a specific point because like originally I would mix weed and tobacco.
Oh yeah.
And so that's when I started like smoking
What's
tobacco.
that called again?
The blunt.
A blunt is a cigar cigar
Oh,
papers.
okay.
So people out here would call them a spliff.
A spliff. Right.
Yeah,
Spliff. That's not as cool as a blunt.
A blunt
No.
is the actual is the
Hey,
paper.
pass me that spliff.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sounds like a part of a boat.
Sounds like another word for lint.
Yeah,
It
like
sounds like a
it's sexy lint. It's
Sexy lint.
that's when you're getting milk from your mom lint.
Yeah, that's lint from your
Now
mom
we're
tits.
talking. What up?
Sorry, that was
Spliff in
so
your mouth.
rude to say, but I was like, that's interesting.
No, it is interesting.
Which part?
The smoking thing.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, also, it's like it's a country thing where it's like people get
It
smoke
is,
more
right?
out there. Yeah, there's nothing else to do.
Everyone smoked in my high school.
Yeah, we had the smoking pit when I first went to my school was anywhere in front of the school, and then the school because the school didn't technically own the sidewalk, and then they got access to that, so then they had to have like an area where
Yeah.
kids could smoke, and they decided it would be right underneath the school sign, right next to the entrance to the parking lot. So when you see like the first thing you see of this school is like Napanee District Secondary School, home of the Golden Hawks, and then it's like 40, 15-year-olds, half of them pregnant, just fucking hacking
Isn't that
darts.
crazy? Yeah.
I
That's,
haven't. Sorry, I didn't mean-
no, that's crazy. They wouldn't put it somewhere else.
What? So you weren't angry at 19. What did you? Did your mom put you in therapy or something? Or
She tried when I was a kid. It didn't, which like helped a little bit, but also just because like I had like a learning disability, which and that
Right.
came out like the year like a couple years before. So I was like just trying to. It was like tough for me to like to do normal shit in school anyway.
Yeah, it
that
would have been
probably
hard
made you
anyway.
furious.
Yeah, that's also like how I would hide it and shit like that.
Yeah,
It's just,
I
like,
do
just,
that too. I'd be
that.
like, this is.
This
I
is
couldn't do it. I'd be like,
stupid.
this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
When am I ever going to use this, Mr. Faz? It's like, Nash, please stop.
Please. This
It's
is,
addition.
yeah, this is.
Pretty often actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My worst. They would be like, "You're going to use it next year in grade 11." I'm like, "Fuck you."
Oh, that's a good
Fuck
answer.
you.
That is a good answer. Yeah. God damn.
Help me. I'm having trouble.
Yeah, just can't you see
acting
this
out.
as a call for help?
Yeah, this is a call for help. Help me.
I hated it. All my friends are so smart, and I also have like, I don't know, probably I have ADHD, but I also couldn't do math. And
Math
they
is
would
one
be,
thing I really struggle with.
oh, it was so hard. I still can't. I don't think I have a working memory very well. Anyway, like a short, it all gets scrambled eggs. Anyway, my friends would be on like number 20, question 20, and I'm still, you know how you have to read the math questions? It'd be like, if a train's traveling at, I couldn't even get the
Yeah, you got a bad
sentences.
working memory. Even like watching you just. Even I was explaining something. It was just explaining something to you, and you were like,
Yeah, I do. The first half is gone, and
Yeah.
I'm now listening to the second half. But you have to repeat the first half because I can't remember the second half,
"Yeah."
and then I forget the second half. I can't. I have a very short issue with that.
I have that. I have a similar thing
Have a
with like
short issue.
manipulatives. Like so, thing like like transferring things from my brain to my hands is very difficult. I'm
Oh,
super
okay.
not handy. So like if there's like a brain teaser puzzle or something like that, if there's, and I've tried so many times. I try to use these things, and like someone will show me how to do it, and I will make perfect sense as soon as I see it. And the second it touches my hands, I don't understand it anymore.
That's-
It just
yeah.
goes away as soon as it becomes
That's
like.
me with the numbers. Yeah, it's crazy.
But like English and history, I was super good at that. That was
Yeah.
really easy for me. I actually did really well in school. Like when I
Applied yourself.
Yeah, well, I didn't. My brother told me, give me great advice. He said, Max, see how much you can do, not how much you can get away with. And I
Oh, that's
not
a great
only
advice.
did not listen to him, I spent my whole life trying to see how many corners I could cut. Turns out a lot. You can really coast if you know what you're doing.
I think that was really bad advice. Just saying.
Look at me now. I'm on
Yeah,
the OK Dope podcast.
yeah,
Things are working
you're
out pretty great for
killing
me.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first multicam OK Dope podcast.
Yeah,
This is great.
absolutely.
So you're gonna have to go in and like
What I'm gonna do is that's getting us, that's getting you, and I'm just gonna
delete that.
delete that, and then delete the track that you're on, and
Yeah.
then I'll edit the conversation so it's just the me and Max
Yeah.
parts, and then
It's just us saying Jews and autism over and over again.
yeah, this is now the
This is so funny.
Audi Jew and the
Yeah, what are you?
I don't know. I'm gonna do the 23andMe because I don't know.
Or do you mean autistic or?
I was trying to think of
I
what.
meant his background.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Or just like, how would you describe yourself? What's your 2 words?
I think
if I have
French and maybe Portuguese.
That was cool. Yeah.
because I tan pretty well.
You do.
Yeah.
Nice.
But my
Your one
grandmother
arm was really
adopted
dark.
before papers
Your one arm was really dark this summer.
from driving.
Oh, yeah, the driving tan?
driving.
That's a tough one. That's brutal.
I have a picture of me stuck in traffic on Goldstream, and it was like this was burned, like just red.
It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
It
you
sucks.
don't go out otherwise, so you were white. And then
It's arm
crazy.
transplanted.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
I get farmer's tans every year.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I could, because like I also my family farmed for generations. So the forearms just want to darken.
Yeah.
It's just burned in me.
Even
so, like,
if you're wearing like a hoodie, it just,
yeah, it doesn't matter what.
happens.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Or like I'll like go out.
From the- it comes from the
Bathing suit?
inside.
Yeah.
Bathing suit?
Yeah. absolutely.
It's a blood flow issue.
That's so funny. I tan really well, weirdly.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're
I've got Mexican and black, though. So.
Nice.
yeah.
Good in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see
I
what
don't burn.
what I because my mom's side is French.
I feel like you look a little bit indigenous.
I think there's it's a possibility. So it'd be interesting to see what. Yeah, we should place bets.
Okay.
Maybe not. I feel like it's
$20 on dog. I mean, he's part dog.
Saint Bernard.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see if there's anything, because I love like family histories and stuff like that. I love hearing
Yeah.
about how people move around and shit like that. So I'd be interested in doing it. I guess like it's like $200 or $300. I was like, I'm not fucking spending.
I know.
It's spit and you spin it around. I'm not paying you guys for this.
yeah, and then I can't.
always a
then
gift.
Then I can't serial kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then my dad
Well,
is
if
out
any of
there.
your family does it, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd put $20 that you can smell asparagus pea.
I bet you $30. I have asparagus pea right now.
Did you have asparagus last?
No.
It's just like jar.
Yeah.
It just always smells like asparagus.
Anyway, we give all the guests a gift and here's your asparagus piss.
Multicam and piss jar.
Oh my god.
You guys.
I need that jar back though, so you need to transfer it
Oh
to
my
your own vessel.
Just like pour it in my hoodie.
You absorb it into your hoodie, take it home, you can bring it out.
Oh my
One
god,
time-
gross.
Just like I was just thinking of like holding it in my hands. But one time, my brother grew a bunch of weed on my mom's property when he was staying with us,
Yeah.
and so I helped him take care of these plants. And as he was leaving,
Did she know about it?
she found out later, and she was
Okay.
pissed because
Yeah.
he didn't give her any of the money he made.
Oh my
selling
god,
it.
your mom sounds amazing.
Yeah, she was like at one point she was like telling him, "You better not be growing weed on this property," and she was like standing like right in front of it, and like he didn't know. He's like looking at it, and like, mm-hmm. But
She's like, these damn ferns.
yeah.
Kind of look like ferns.
But so he was like leaving, and I was like, "You gonna fucking like give me some of that weed? I helped you take care of it." He's like, "Yeah." So he pulls out this big mason jar of weed, and he's like, "Hold your hands out." And I held my hands out, and he's like, he poured a big pile of weed in my hands. He's like, I don't know, an ounce or something like that. And he's like, "Whatever you drop on the way back to the house stays there. Like you only get what you can carry, just for fun, I guess." There's no
That
reason
sounded
for it.
like a deep, like
a life lesson?
advice.
Yeah.
Whatever you drop, young child, is what you
You
get.
leave. You can't
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
My Kate's grandmother, or her uncle, had a weed plant in the house
Hell yeah.
and tricked Kate's grandma into taking care of it.
That's amazing.
Did you call it tomatoes? It's usually tomatoes.
Yeah, and then she had friends over and she was like watering this plant and they're like, "Do you know what that is?" And she's like, "What?" And then she's like, and then threw it out. And then he was so pissed, "You threw it out!"
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my god. There was like a dude. Oh, sorry. I forget to finish my stories. I was walking back with this big pile of weed, and I'm like, I'll go so slowly, just so careful. It took me it's like 15 feet. It took me like 5 minutes. I went.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Kyle.
Glaciers place getting through it. And then years later, my buddy Jean-Luc, who I grew up with, was like, "Hey, remember that time your brother gave you all that weed?" And I was like, "How the fuck do you you weren't there?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, we were redoing your roof. We all stopped working to watch and laugh at you." It's just like I didn't realize it. There's like 5 dudes just sitting there watching me. It's like I'm holding a bomb. It's like,
Oh my god. Did it grow? Did it fall and grow?
yeah.
No?
Yeah, and then my
Okay.
mom's house is just covered in weed plants.
You're allowed one weed plant, right?
It's not that
Indoors?
I don't know. I think it's the amount of weight. I don't really know how it works.
Oh, it's weight.
Yeah.
It was one plant.
The idea of growing weed now became much less interesting to me now that I can just go buy it in a store.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have a property or anything, so like,
Yeah.
yeah, if
No.
I had a garden, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, and I'm not making bread if I can buy it.
Yeah, fuck
Hey,
that.
man.
I'm making bread in my underwear.
Yeah. I feel the same way about
Disinfection.
hand jobs.
No, just kidding.
Why would I pay for it? Well, no, it doesn't.
Why,
Yeah.
why would I do it if I could pay for it?
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, Max, for coming on.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm very
Thank
happy
you.
to be here.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah, I always feel bad. I think people don't realize how much of a shit show this is behind the scenes.
We're like, do you have? Are you free in an hour? That's like, we're always fucking late.
I always feel, because I've asked you guys a bunch of times, and I always feel bad because I feel like I'm pestering you, but also I do kind of know that. So I'm like, I think the only way to make this happen is to
just
guilt
keep
you.
Pestering.
Yeah. To make
we
sure it
can't
happens.
get our shit together to do anything. So thank you.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. So thank you. This was a delight.
So fun.
Thank you very much for having me. Love it here.
Don't steal anything on the way out.
Yeah, you can take some stuff.
Well, yeah, you can take.